Hi everyone! This week I heard this beautiful Spanish poem that I would like to share with you, and it goes like this. I love you just the way you are, with all the good that you don't see and all the bad that you say to have. It's a beautiful love story, but it got me thinking, how come we can love someone so unconditionally, but it's so hard for us to give that same kind of love to ourselves? You know, sometimes I hear people saying, I'm tired of working on myself. I am tired of working on loving myself, accepting myself. And my reaction to that is, you're tired of investing in yourself, but you want someone to come in and invest in you consistently throughout your life, every day of your life, that they work to level up for you, that they work on loving you with the good, the bad, the ugly, when you don't want to do that for yourself. So that thought inspired me to have a conversation with you guys, because everything that you want to experience in a relationship, the commitment, the love, the consistency, everything is a reflection of your relationship with yourself. And that's what we are talking about today. But before I get into it, my name is Al. Welcome to my channel. If you're in need of coaching, go to the description box. The information is there. But right now, let's get into today's topic. Self-love is a concept that is often overlooked in the context of manifestation and self-growth. We are so focused on achieving our goals, manifesting our desires, that we forget to nurture the most important relationship of our lives, the relationship that we have with ourselves. The truth is that self-love is the foundation upon which all other relationships are built. When we lack self-love, we struggle with self-acceptance, self-trust. We doubt our abilities. We criticize ourselves harshly. We settle for less than what we deserve. We attract relationships that are unfulfilling. We get into jobs that drain our energy. We live our lives in a way that we are not honoring our passions and values. We end up feeling stuck, frustrated, and unfulfilled. What we are doing is trying to fill a void within with external validation, material possessions, fleeting pleasures. And no matter how hard we try, we can't shake off the feeling of emptiness. Sometimes we are so afraid to look within, to confront our fears, our insecurities, our doubts. We are afraid of being vulnerable, being authentic, of seeing how imperfect we assume ourselves to be, of seeing the I that I believe I am, rather than the I that I want everyone else to think about. I know it's uncomfortable, but that's where growth happens. That's where you find your true power, your true beauty, your true self. That's where you will find your strength. And as the Persian poet Rumi once said, your task is not to seek for love, it's to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. Self-love is a catalyst for transformation. It is that spark that ignites the fire of manifestation. When you love and accept yourself as you are, and you assume the best about yourself, you open yourself up for new possibilities, new opportunities, new versions of people. Those versions who can level up to meet you where you are. Because self-love and self-worth go together, I want to share a story with you. So there was an apprentice, and that apprentice walked towards a Zen master and said, Master, what is the value of my life? What am I worth? The master thought a little bit about that and said, go to the garden, find a large stone, and tomorrow you will take it to the market to sell. If someone asks the price, do not speak. Just hold up 3 fingers. And if they bargain, do not sell. Either come back with the money or the stone, and then we are going to discuss your question further. That same evening, he found a large stone, he washed it, and the next morning he traveled to the town, to the marketplace. He was there waiting, and at some point, a housewife came up to him and said, "How much is this stone?" And he did exactly as the master said. He held up 3 fingers, and she said, "Okay, I will give you 30 coins because I need a large stone to grind rice for a feast that I'm having." He was so surprised that someone would want to pay 30 coins for a simple stone, but he declined politely, picked up the stone, and headed back to the monastery. When he arrived there, he told the story to the master, and the master looked at him and said, "Tomorrow you will take this stone to a museum in town. And same procedure. Do not bargain, do not negotiate. Come back either with the coins or the stone, and then we will discuss it further." The next day, the apprentice set off to town, found a crowded museum, and sat next to an exhibit. It didn't take long to an aristocrat to walk up to him and inquire about the stone. "How much do you want for this stone?" The young monk held up 3 fingers and he said, "I will pay you 3,000 coins for the stone." He was amazed by how much money people would pay for that stone, but he declined politely and walked back to the monastery. When he arrived at the monastery, he walked up to the Zen master, told him the story, and he said, "Tomorrow, you will take this stone to the antique shop in town. When someone asks for the price, same procedure. Do not negotiate, do not sell the stone. Come back with the stone, and then I will tell you the value of your life." The apprentice was intrigued, but the next day did exactly what the master said. When he was in the antique shop, a noble woman walked up to him and inquired about the price of the stone. He did it exactly as always, held up 3 fingers, and she said, "I will pay you 3,000 coins." And he shook his hand in rejection, and then she said, "I will pay you 30,000 coins." And this time he was like, "Oh, wow." But he declined politely, picked up that stone, and went back to the monastery exactly how the master said. When he arrived at the monastery, he walked up to the master and said, "Okay, can you tell me now what is the value of my life?" And the master told him, "The value of your life mirrors the value of this stone. In the market, it's 30 coins. In the museum, 3,000 coins. In the antique shop, it's 30,000 coins." The apprentice didn't understand. He looked at him and said, "Your value is not decided by others. Your value is decided by what you think, what you do, who you surround yourself with, where you stay. Your life, in all its infinite possibilities, is shaped by you. Find yourself and you will know who you are. You will know your true value. Find yourself, explore everything that you have within, and as Viola Davis say, be the love of your life. Have a radical love affair with yourself. Tell yourself every day that you love yourself. Vow to be there when you need, to be there for yourself. Show yourself that you are important, that you are special, that you deserve to be prioritized. Sometimes it means to say no to others. Sometimes it means to take the time that you need. If you need space, if you need some calmness, to do something for you, to show up when nobody's there, to be alone with yourself. If you cannot be alone with yourself, how come you want others to be alone with you if you can't stand being alone with yourself? You have to learn to be enough for yourself. You made a mistake? Yeah, Have compassion for yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. And vow to be better, to become better, to do better for you and others. If you are feeling overwhelmed, step out for you. Take some time, do some breath work. Relax a little bit. Ground yourself within yourself. With everything that you have to give and everything that you are. To find yourself, you have to learn to let go. Everything that you have been clinging on to that is in conflict with the you that you want to be. This will become easier when you accept that everything is in the process of dissolving, falling apart. Everything is dying. We are dying every day to ideas, to stories, to concepts, even states. Every second of our lives we are shifting. A state is dying and another one is being born. We are embodying it and we are letting go. When you accept that, when you learn to accept that, you will never have to let go of anything ever again, because there is nothing to hold on to. Everything is in constant change. Your circumstances, why would you feed it with your energy if you know it's going to die at some point? It's already leaving. There is nothing that makes it worth of your time. When you love yourself that way, then you will love others from a place of abundance. You will be there for them because you want to be there for them, not because you want them to love you or to give you attention or to give you something. It will have nothing to do with lack. It will come from a place of everything my needs and my wants are taken care of, and now I can be fully present for others and loving them for who they are, not for what I want to get from them. Okay? It's a beautiful thing, and everything starts with you. You got this, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.